Cardi B prepared for her next musical era, unveiling the much-anticipated album Am I the Drama, and set the stage for a chapter unlike any before, one filled with intensity and a sense of heaviness that caught many fans off guard. As the Bronx-born superstar set her sights on this project, she made it clear that her signature bold visuals would now be joined by a much darker and more provocative aesthetic. The album's cover immediately established the mood, featuring imagery that hinted at transformation and a certain finality, while across social media and public appearances, the persistent use of crows became a striking symbol, echoing themes of death and change. At Paris Couture Week, Cardi captivated audiences and the press alike when she arrived at the Schiaparelli show, integrating a live crow into her ensemble and sparking widespread discussion about her new artistic direction. In a revealing interview with Zane Lowe on Apple Music, Cardi opened up about the emotional roots of Am I the Drama, describing how her personal energy and outlook had shifted dramatically over the previous year. She said she had always leaned toward colorful expression and vibrant visuals, but admitted that recently she felt as though something inside her had been fading. She confessed that she sensed a kind of death within, not in the literal sense, but in the way her personality and approach to life and her career had begun to transform. She pointed out that her humility, her efforts to stay out of drama, to avoid confrontations and negative talk, felt like they were slipping away from her. Cardi explained that she had tried for a long time to be unproblematic, to sidestep drama, and to ignore the criticisms and gossip, but that this mindset was disappearing. She said that part of her was dying, the part that used to let things slide or take the high road. She stated that she was ready to prove herself in a new way, emphasizing that she was prepared to show anyone who doubted her that they could not compete. She made it clear that the era of ignoring things and being the bigger person was over. She said she felt as though she had extended too much grace and patience, allowing people to believe they could cross boundaries with her. Cardi declared that this period of leniency was finished, and that she was ready to fully embrace a new side of herself. She proclaimed that if people wanted to see this version of her, she was now prepared to give it to them without restraint. She warned that she hoped everyone would be able to handle it when she delivered her true self. As the album Am I the Drama approached, Cardi B embraced her most authentic and unapologetic persona yet, vowing to bring her artistry and her raw, unfiltered energy to the forefront. Subscribe now for more exclusive updates. The anticipation around the album continued to build as Cardi's fans and the industry speculated about what her new sound and vision would entail. With each public appearance, she reinforced her commitment to this darker, bolder direction. Fans noted that her fashion choices, particularly her use of symbolic elements like the crow, mirrored the themes of transformation and defiance she described in interviews. At Paris Couture Week, her dramatic entrance with the live crow was widely discussed, with critics and fashion commentators praising her for pushing boundaries and making a powerful statement. Cardi's willingness to lean into the darkness and confront difficult emotions head-on resonated with many. In her interview with Zane Lowe, she emphasized that her creative process had become more introspective. She said that the challenges of the past year, including personal struggles and industry pressures, had forced her to reassess her priorities and rediscover her confidence. She admitted that in the past, she might have tried to downplay conflict or avoid addressing negativity directly, but now she was determined to stand her ground and assert her power. Cardi said that she no longer saw the value in being silent or letting things go. She wanted to make it clear that she was not to be underestimated. She pointed out that she had given others too much room to think they could challenge her, and now that was over. She said that the grace period was finished, and she was ready to show everyone exactly what she was capable of. Cardi stressed that this new attitude was not just a response to industry drama, but a reflection of her own growth and evolution. She said that she felt liberated by letting go of her previous restraints and embracing her true self. She wanted her fans to see that she was no longer interested in holding back or playing it safe. As Am I the Drama neared its release, Cardi shared that her music would reflect this newfound intensity and honesty. She promised that listeners would hear her raw emotions and unfiltered thoughts throughout the album. She said she was no longer afraid to address difficult topics or confront her critics head-on. Her goal was to create music that was both powerful and authentic. Subscribe for more behind-the-scenes insights. Across social media, Cardi's followers responded enthusiastically, expressing excitement for the new album and admiration for her willingness to be vulnerable and bold. Many fans said they were inspired by her courage to embrace change and take creative risks. As the album's rollout continued, Cardi teased snippets of new songs and visuals, each one reinforcing the mood of darkness and transformation. She posted images and short clips that featured dramatic lighting, symbolic imagery, and references to rebirth. Fans speculated about the album's themes and potential collaborations. Eager to hear how Cardi's experiences and emotions would shape the final product, industry insiders predicted that Am I the Drama would mark a turning point in Cardi's career, positioning her as not just a hitmaker, but a true artist willing to explore the depths of her own story. Cardi herself said that the album represented a new beginning for her, a chance to leave behind old patterns and embrace a more powerful identity. She acknowledged that this process had not been easy, but said she was grateful for the challenges that pushed her to grow. She wanted her fans to know that the journey to this new era had been filled with ups and downs, but that she was proud of how far she had come. She said that the darkness she had experienced was not something to be feared, but something that had helped her discover her strength. As Am I the Drama prepared to make its debut, Cardi reflected on the lessons she had learned. She said that she hoped her fans would take inspiration from her willingness to confront difficult emotions and embrace change. She encouraged others to be true to themselves, even when it meant facing uncomfortable truths. She said that the most important thing was to keep moving forward and never let fear hold you back. Cardi's message resonated with listeners around the world, who saw her as a symbol of resilience and self-empowerment. Her journey to this point had been marked by triumphs and setbacks, but she remained determined to push boundaries and challenge expectations. She said that she was excited to share this new chapter with her fans and to see how they would respond to her most honest work yet. Subscribe for more stories from music's boldest voices. As the album's release date drew closer, Cardi continued to share glimpses into her creative process, posting behind-the-scenes photos and videos. From the studio, she showed fans how she crafted her songs, collaborated with producers, and experimented with new sounds. She said that making the album had been a healing experience, allowing her to process her emotions and channel them into her music. She described the recording sessions as intense but rewarding, with moments of laughter, tears, and breakthroughs. She said that the support of her team had been invaluable, helping her stay focused and inspired. She also thanked her fans for their unwavering loyalty and encouragement. Cardi said that she was grateful for the opportunity to share her story and connect with people through her music. She promised that Am I the Drama would be her most personal and impactful album yet. She said that she had poured her heart and soul into every song, and that she couldn't wait for the world to hear it. As buzz continued to grow, music critics and fans alike speculated about what surprises Cardi might have in store. Some wondered if the album would feature high-profile collaborations or unexpected genre shifts. Others focused on the symbolism and themes that had already emerged, noting how Cardi had used her platform to explore deeper emotional territory. She said that she was proud of how far she had come and excited to see where this new direction would take her. She encouraged her fans to stay tuned and be ready for what was next. As the world waited for the release of Am I the Drama, Cardi B stood at the center of attention, ready to prove herself once again and show that she was truly unstoppable.